Hello Internet, welcome back to the Digital Ape Monster Club. My name is Mark, and this is Full Play Fraturday in Golden Sun: The Lost Age. A few last things to take care of before, the story. Mostly just finding Jin in the wild. First of all, over here, Hesperia Settlement. Quaint little place. Oops. Must be your boat. Why? Shaman village in the middle of the continent. Supposedly one of the rivers leads to it. I have no idea which one though. And that is a clue that you should not forget. They're very wary of strangers. Be careful if you ever meet them. What are you doing dealing with them then? Alright. Get off. There we go. Down. Out. Over. So there's a Jin over here, but we need something. Like a box. Show some more growth spots. Here we go. Alright. Damn it. Yes. There we go. That. Alright. And. Damn it! There we go. Push this to the end. Drop it down. Over, down, over, one more, and ta-da! So, switch over. You find a Jin! Tinder. Go ahead and give that to Jenna. And then up here, this little cave. Is 166 coin. Alright. And then the box is magically gone, and growth has magically undone itself, so I have to drop down with that little dropping point. And, alright. I'm gonna try and find a Jin in the wild. Here. Oh, that's a cave. You can get there eventually. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, while in the rivers, you actually don't encounter enemies, but as soon as you get to the river entrance, you do. Which is actually pretty good planning or programming. Oh. Stop that. There we go. Alright, so over here. Found it! Let's see. Run, which is good. Got it. Petra, which is awesome. Petra turns the foe to stone. It basically stops the enemy from moving for 1 turn. So normal enemies won't... Normal enemies won't be able to take their action for that turn of battle. Bosses that do more than 1 move per turn will lose one of those moves. Very, very useful. Oh, cooler. I didn't realize I had that one. So, yoink. That. Alright, so, once again, I proved how poorly I planned this out, but I'm gonna go way back down to Ateka. What the hell? Oh, okay. There. Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. That's there. That's there. Okay. Should be right over here. There it is. Stone, I want you leaving. Paralyzing, that's good. Excellent. Jin. Jin is a strike through damage defense. Trade you for that. Go. Okay, so that's all the house cleaning I gotta do. Didn't I just fight you guys? Okay. Nope, I got one more? Two more. So... There, alright. My notes are a little cramped, so I'm having a little trouble. Oop. Shouldn't be. No, it's not that. Oh, there's a cave down there. Won't be able to get into that one just yet. Ah. Okay. Right in here. Ataka Inlet. Okay. Great prophecy. You what now? Jupiter is in flames? Or lit? I missed that. Hang on. Your damage broken parts might never be the foot. People are... Yeah, they're trying to fulfill a prophecy. So, boulder over there. Get that. Alright, so go around the trees. The ridiculous amount of pillars. Okay, nothing on the cyclone, but worth a shot. And we get a vial. So you can go north or west and you'll leave. And follow the road. And you will reach the city by a crater. So, this is Contigo. Contigo is an interesting town. It's kind of like the last city before the lighthouse, but its real purpose, or reason you want to pay attention to it, is that there is. Let's see if I can find it. I know you're not imagining the same soundtrack from Kalima Forest, I think it was. Here's the outline. Looks kind of familiar. Right here. Anemo's Sanctum. This is the last of 4, or should be tackled last of 4 additional or extra dungeons, and the most powerful boss in the game is in there, and one of the toughest video game bosses you will ever face, unless you know exactly what you're doing, and even then it should be treated with care. Some of them are gates and some of them are roads. That has to be a translation error. Hard to find the truest past. So, I'm gonna go inside just to show what's going on. I'll give you a clue of part of the sanctum. You need 72 Jin to get to the final area. I'm probably gonna give him a good light. Way, I know that name. No. These means are covering up the picture. So yeah, down here. Very familiar outline, yeah? I don't want to break anything. It's delicate work. Strange. Yep. So this door doesn't really exist. Dragon skin. Excellent. Oh. So you'll notice all those little things. Those are basically counters for every Jin that you collect. And you notice there's a glyph in front of us that we can't reach directly, and that is should remind you of a little glyph we saw in the cave we got to with the turtle. So if you come, where is it? Over here. What do you have to say yourself? Right, it's over here. The center of town, there's another glyph, and you are not mistaken, the two do connect. Alright. It's over here. Power bread. Alright. Okay, that. Yes. This. Yes. This. Yes. This. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. So sword, I don't think so. Nope. Righteous mace. Nope. That's this. Silver beer. That was what I got from the other feather picked up. And yes, nothing here. Oh yeah, and this stuff is not going to be even close to what you have equipped. Let's see. Oops. Nope. So, no. Mirrored shield? Nah. Secured armlets. Eh. Nope. Alright, so we're good in gear. Remarkably. Alright, so let's see. That. This. Alright. That. And then. I think that's actually it for right now. Yeah, that's really all you can do for right now. It's corn, which is a one-time use only item. There shouldn't really be anything in these weeds. Being right, I'll take some water life. And a mist potion. Contigo has the rest of the Tolby games, so there's a dice game and a slot game, and there's actually a second dice game. And yeah. Alright, so that's it for now. I'll get out of here now. There we go. Okay, so here. So once you complete the lighthouse, you don't have to park at the inlet to get to Contigo. So the fights that you will be forced to deal with are soon a thing of the past. Yes. Okay. I gotta go back into the river. It occurs to me is how no one in Contigo or at the inlet thought to break up the ice flow that blocks the normal entrance, and is like, nah, just make them come through the river. Not a problem. To sail around half the flipping continent to do it, but yeah, they'll be fine. Alright, so whoop. Not bad. Oh. It doesn't really matter which river entrance you take, because I think all of them... Okay, hang on. Sorry. These on the north and east side do not connect, but the ones on the west and south do. With the exception of the southeast one. Connect to the giant lake in the middle, and that's... if you can get into that middle lake, you can get to this cave. This looks familiar. Let's go up here. Ah, yes. Need lift synergy to deal with this. And do not have. So, oh, That was convenient. I didn't realize I had to do that. So if you go around that way, you access. Come in here, and you will be unable to do anything without the list energy. So, back up, and go around, down. Now, ooh, look at this. We're in a very sheltered area. Whoa. Alright, so... Half the items that you can get in this town are unavailable until you complete the big event. Oh yeah, and talk to people and they just... What do you want? The only guy that really does talk to you is the healer in the sanctum. So... over here... Purpose in coming. Appreciate intruders. Welcome, outliner. So, remember this item that we've been carrying since forever? Jade. Suppose we have. Why did you walk in that pattern instead of just down the line? Return it to the Descendants of the Gales, and you are clearly not thinking Tigo. The impossible. Just fetch it and bring it here. Urge, follow me. He has no idea who he's talking to. Your veins. Well, no shit. So you telling me that that sand sits there perfectly squared off from like carved out of rock kind of thing? Because it was squared on the edges. It was straight. Which makes no goddamn sense. Nope. You what? You get up with a dead guy? Yeah, right. Haha. Yes. So Trial Road is actually going to be just like or a lot like Colosso. There. The Colosso event, I should say. And it's got the same music too. So you get a small peek at what's to come. Traps and snares, use the power of Contigo to avoid them. There's 4 doors. To open them, you'll need to place items in the chests. First time Felix talks in the game. Why? Right there. And the treasure chests are filled with correct weight. Putting heavier items like weapons and tools into the chests. What he means to say is weapons and armor. But you would be an idiot to give up your weapon. You get a serious disadvantage. Take twice the weight to open the door. Too much for you, press the button. Fail on Trial Road. You understand? I understand. Continuing, no, I will save my game first. So. Nope. Nope. You can't climb the road to get the ladder to get the chest. They'll take it as you trying to leave. Might as well just take the left road. It's supposed to. From what I've seen, read from other guides, it's supposed to be the fastest route. I will not be using turbo here because that will be very pathetic, except for this opening part. So there's 4 rooms. Oops. When picking synergy and placing items in the chest, come on. Placing items in the chests, the game will pause for you, unlike in Colosso when it was not being quite as considerate. Alright. So I'm going to do... Yeah, so it's only weapons and armor that will affect the weight in the chest to give you the weight that you need. So I'll do this. And as for all the items in the chests, you can come back after the trial is finished to collect those items. You don't really need any of them. They can help, but you should have plenty of gear with you as it is. However, I will take this since that guy is so far behind right now. Once you get a decent lead, you can take some of your time, but don't get too greedy. Okay, Felix will put... Yes. And I'll just do the headgear. Go. Yes, and those cracks in the ground there, you can scoop those to just get up immediately. And those go straight to the top of this. Yeah, so you can see 2P on the right side of the screen. He's kind of figured out that you've been way ahead of him this whole time, so he's busting to try and catch up. And that thing over there. Oh, you can save at any point during the trial, by the way. That purple thing on the that we just passed by requires the hover jade, so you can come back and get that. But you should probably wait to just get everything in one go when you come back with Isaac, if you have a Link game, because there's an event. It will only show up if you have defeated Colosso, if you took first place. Alright. What? I did not move Salt over to someone or Spark. Damn it. Alright, so you might as well make this a Jin battle for the most part, but keep Jenna from using or having less than 4 Jin at one time. The loss of the if try that again. If you had to give up 2 items at any point, you might as well just start over. It is far more important to have your gear and the stat boost it gives you, rather than lose potentially 8 items and try and do this fight, where they would have probably plenty of healing items and more of their gear. It is just a tactically bad choice. They're fans of using bramble seeds, and I think weasel claws as well. Crystal power oil drop. Stop texting me. Alright. These guys aren't too bad, but you do need to heal. You can't just burst, you can't just ignore your health for this battle, because they are strong enough to hurt you a lot. Oh, and they will use healing items as well, so. Summon. I'll show you Eclipse, because Eclipse is fun. You watch that and you just think, wow, I just blew up the whole world. But no, not quite. Okay, so now... Oh boy. Should do steel since I get some health. Try and focus on one of them at a time. Alright, so they should all be nearly done. There we go. For the last one at this part, or this far down, you can just attack him normally if you wish. But I am petty, and will do no such thing. There we go. Our heroes indeed. Jade, and we'll take the Shaman's Rod. Has at last been fulfilled. Okay. So now that that's over with, okay. Oh, salt. Yes, restores allies' status to normal. Very useful if someone has any status ailment, poison, paralyzed or stunned, diluted, the doomed or death thing. Either one of those, this is like one of the only in-game cures that will affect that in battle, and some of the enemies that can inflict that are nasty, especially the bosses that can pull that off. You just want to strangle them. Okay, so go ahead and equip the Hover Jade, and I believe only Shiva is able to equip that. Give that to Jenna. Alright. Now that you have completed Trial Road, everyone in the village should be able to talk to you now. Or will talk to you now, I should say. Down here. Hop over. growth. Back up. Spirit gloves. Oh, all the gear that you had is returned to you. So do not fret about that. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. What? Please forgive them. Okay, so spirit gloves, got that. So all these people will talk to you now. They'll mostly mention is that we're not really fond of strangers, but you proved yourself, and I think they might give some information on the lighthouse or Contigo, but they're not, still not gonna give you that much as it is. Ooh, just beats it out. Potion. Potion. Oops. Yes. 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 Okay, and then there is... Lucky metal. Oh, he's got that. Oh, and the spirit clothes. Let's see, who should get the spirit clothes? Get two. I like having his agility up for right now. 6 points, gain 7. Okay. Oop. No. Alright. There's that. And then up here. Move. That. There's a Jupiter Gin over there. Speed, metal, yeah, I won't lose. Yeah. Here. Alright. Down, over. And Jen, finally. Alright, aroma. That one should try and put people to sleep, right? No, that restores the party's synergy. There we go. Okay, so come back over here, go down. Alright, so... let's see. Lucky metal. Got that. Jupiter Gin, got that. Nope. Huh. That is not correct. Huh. It's supposed to be Lucky Pepper over here somewhere. For fuck's sake. Nope. I'm so confused. Oh, unless it's not. Alright. You can't call this place the Shaman's Hut because this is not the Shaman's Hut. The Shaman was the guy who was the chief of the village. This guy, I don't even know who this guy is. Alright. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so that's that guy. Anyways. That. Alright, so that is everything in Shaman's Village. Which means time for the lighthouse. Oop. Here, 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 here. Alright, so I'm gonna go back over there. If you wish to take the opportunity to forge your stuff, the dragon skin and the stardust, you're very welcome to. And the staff and sword. I don't think the staff and sword will compete with what you already have. The dragon skin can only be turned into armor, and that is all fire and water resistant stuff. And the stardust, as I mentioned before, is now can't compete with what we already got from Lemuria. So back to the inlet, and out. You may enter Contigo if you wish. Do some last minute stuff that you need to. Oh hey, look! A lighthouse. And, that's that. It's only taken... How long has it been? 20 hours, which is actually 14 hours. But we finally got to the next lighthouse. Yeah, you complete the lighthouse, we find out what the hell is going on, and then we reach the almost endgame stuff. Once we acquire certain synergies, we will be able to go and take care of the more fun things in the game, which I refer to as the extra dungeons. The extra dungeon bosses are awesome. A lot of fun to play with. So, I'm looking forward to that. But that is it for this video. So, thank you for joining. And I hope you have been enjoying the videos. And I hope you come back for more. But until that happens, take care.